Morning, everybody. My name is Lynn Ismael, and welcome to my channel. It is Thursday, May 23. And if you've been following my channel for a while now, you know that this is usually the time of day or the time of the week that I post. But I don't have anything ready right now, so I'm scrambling and maybe do a walkabout. You see, I was supposed to film this video yesterday morning, but it was windy, so it wasn't really great for audio. And so I thought maybe we can do it yesterday evening, which was great because the sun was in its golden hour and the garden was looking good, but there were lots of mosquitoes, and I couldn't deal with that. So it is May 23rd, like I said, 6:14 in the morning. So my plan is just to show you a little bit of what's going on in the garden, get it uploaded and ready right at 7 a.m. this morning. So first things first, back is my shed. The door over there needs to be fixed, but the problem is it's hard to find a door that fits that. So we got a handyman and source a door to fit that, and it should be fixed at some point. It's just a little broken at the corner. I'm not going to show you. There's other prettier things to do show and tell. Okay. These are my, it's not Siberian, my Dutch irises that finally started blooming. I had more, but the rabbits seem to be nibbling on them one by one, and so I only have a few left. Maybe in a few days, we'll see the first of the blooms coming up with the spike here on a dry bed. Like you see here. Oh, almost. Sorry, buddy. Ah, there's another one. Ah, but oh well. Oh well. I'm planning to plant more not Siberia. I keep calling it Siberian. I'm planning to plant more of the Dutch irises. I did see one variety that is more like maroonish purple with some yellow streaking. And if I'm gonna buy those, I'll be planting them definitely in my fence area because at least they'll be safe. And they do like most bulbs, drier conditions. So I do have a spot in the garden in my fence area that's definitely drier than the rest. I think that would be great over there. If I don't have to worry about irrigation, then that's perfect too. This is a Picathon bearded iris. This one, the rabbits seem to leave alone. So I'm going to be definitely getting more of these at some point. This is Picathon bearded iris that I got from Bessie's. I got 3, and they're doing okay. Don't mind the weeds. I was hoping I could buy more, but it's not listed in Bessie's catalog for fall. So probably they've discontinued it. But that's okay. If I like how it looks, I can just divide it and propagate. Now over here, you can see the spike coming up now, is an eryngium I planted last year. I don't remember what kind of eryngium it is. It could be the blau capped eryngium. It's got a German name. It seems to be bigger than the other ones that I have planted, which is either the white glitter or the blue glitter variety, which I am pleased that they made it through, and they're doing okay. This is actually one of my dry borders. Has no irrigation. This is the Artemisia ludovinica. It's a white sage, and it seems to spread, but that's all right because I am planning on using these as foliage. Got good stems for cut flowers. It should get taller and it should have some white flowers later on. So we'll see how it goes. This is a Veronica, one of the blue spiky Veronicas that I grew from seeds last year. It's doing okay because we're getting a lot of rain. Whoops, it's wet. I think my dog peed on these. And that's okay. That's okay. I'll wash my hands later. But anyway, I thought Veronica, I initially thought Veronica is dry loving plants, but after more research and after planting them in this spot, they actually like some moisture. Um, so they are doing okay. I don't know if having the creeping Charlie to keep the ground cover help. We'll see how they bloom. I did plant, I did seed more with the blue varieties of what do you call this again, Veronica. And I'm hoping to plant them in more of my regular moist loving or moist retentive soil. So, and then I can compare it in a couple of years. I am pleased. I am pleased with these verbascum. These the rabbits do not touch. These are Katie's candles mix from Swallowtail Garden. This is the original one I planted. It bloomed last year with just one spike, and now it's on second year. It's got more than one. Can I count? 1, 2, 3, 4 spikes. So eventually, these will be more in a few more years. And they don't last that long in a vase, but for the landscape, it's perfect. That's for Baskin Katie's candle mix. This is a new no dig bed I started this winter. I got the Rebecca there, a few varieties, some extra snapdragons that I found space here. I believe these are the Potomacs. It's been snipped down. Well, I didn't snip it, the rabbits did. Something did, because there used to be something on this aisle here, but I don't know what happened. Well, let me figure it out. Rabbits hate them. I got some of my straw flowers, and it's blooming now. It's May, and it's blooming. What? What? So, well, I kind of helped it a little bit because until 3 days ago, this was all covered. You can see my frost cover still there. So the heat could have triggered it to bloom because it thinks it's dying. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just making that up. It's a decent stem, which is great because I can cut it somewhere over here and it will bloom for me again because it's got lots of basal stems that would come. First time I grew straw flowers, they spiked up so high, like maybe up to my height on their first stalk, and they kept going up. So it was a bit of a, I mean, typically when you do cut flowers, you want to keep them at the base so that when the next bloom start coming back, they'll have long stems again. But cutting a straw flower that's 5 feet high, I mean, I don't need 4 feet of stem for cut flower arrangement, but I mean, this is a decent size. I'm not complaining. Doesn't look much now, but this is the Rose Rhapsody, or not for bathroom, salvia. that I grew from seed last year, and it's just started flowering now. And I do like this type of salvia. It's got long leaves, it's clumping, it's more like erect pointing leaves instead of like spread like a small mound or a big mound. And it has some airy type looking spires. I'm gonna be starting more seeds of these. And my peonies, ants are loving them. And an ant, I don't know what kind of bug is this. That actually a ladybug or something else. But pretty soon, it is very, like I said, everything is early this year. Pretty soon these will start blooming. I should have made note of the name of the variety, but I didn't. I know it's gonna be hot pink. Is it ready for picking? Nope. Still maybe a few more days. Maybe by Sunday this will be in their marshmallow. I don't know. We'll find out. Now this mess here, I covered it in landscape fabric uh, late summer last year, and I just piled up all my old pots. And I'm hoping to kill this part of the grass and over there too, so that I can make a bed out of two sides, just to cover the fence that I have in there. Because it's not the best looking, but it's effective as of yet. Although uh, they do have an opening here, which makes it convenient. Well, I mean, wolves doesn't stop them because they're small enough that they can dig under. But at least rabbits won't be, well, can still go through there without this pot here. That's why I have right there. When I made this, when I built this garden, I thought that if I plant enough rabbit repelling plants that they'll keep away, but that didn't really work. So to keep them away, I built this fence here. But it didn't occur to me to remove the grass underneath. And so now every few days, or every week anyway, I have to trim that. I have to figure out how to, because I tried lifting this up and taking them out, but it's hard. So eventually, when I'm done planting anything, I'll have to do that. But for now, um, I'll have to keep cutting them down so that it doesn't get into the beds that I have on this edge here. Anyway, these are my astrantias. It has starting budding up. It's the red, it's supposed to be the red one. Um, I didn't. I just planted it last year, so I didn't see it bloom. Hopefully, the rabbits or whoever critter is planning on sabotaging my joy this year won't succeed, and I can enjoy some astrantias. These are it's a proven winner's variety. It's a type of Amsonia, and there's the Hubractii type, which is more like a, well, I don't know how you would describe this, but thin leaves. It's really pretty as a shrub. Not so much for the flowers, but it's not a shrub for the leaves itself. Here is a sanguisorba that I started from seed. I think this is the officinalis, so it's gonna give me some like tall pom pom like, not pom pom. How would you describe it? Anyway, it's just bunny, short bunny, red bunny tails with in long wires. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's early in the morning. I haven't had enough coffee yet. Anyway, I do love the leaves, just the leaves itself. I am enamored by it. Oh, look at me using big words. Anyway, it likes moist soil. That's why I'm keeping it there. And here, don't know what's been eating it. Oh, maybe you. Who the fuck are you? Sorry, I swore. Who are you? Did I kill you? Hmm. Anyway, that red bug was eating it and causing these um, damage on the leaves here. Anything else there? Nope. Well, anyway, whatever that bug was, it's dead. But if you know what that is, comment down below. I would like to know. Because if it was beneficial, well, it's dead now. And if it's not, I'd like to know what I can do to prevent that from happening. So, this is a Lysimachia. It's a Lysimachia. It's not the Clothroides one. It's a Lysimachia euphemerum. It'll grow into spikes. Um, like a, it looks like how would I describe it? Another snapdragon type looking lime flower, but I planted it and now it's making more babies from from the base. I don't know if I'm going to see some flowers this year, but definitely because I planted a lot of these, they will definitely bloom next year. Nothing seems to be bugging them except for the bug that was eating on it. I have some of my dahlias I started from cuttings. So 1 and 2. I think that's Ivanetti and that is Pink Runner or one of the other. And I have my Southern Charm Verbascum. It's on its 3rd year. It's looking amazing. This is the Nadia Macedonica that my friend Jane got me. It's a great clump. I do love it. It almost, well, it is a scabious type of flower. It's very airy. I just love it. It does seem to make a lot of babies though. And I think that one over there is its baby, and a few other in the back. But that's okay. I could use more of those, so I let it grow and see if they actually are the babies of these ones. I'm pretty sure they are. Comment below if that is a seedling of Nadia. Is it Nausea or Nadia Macedonica? My Potomac bed of snapdragons are doing okay. A weedy mess like the rest of my garden is. But that's okay. I can deal with that. Now this is my Westerland Rose arch. Well, it's an arbor with Westerland roses on each side. They're doing okay. The only thing is, because it's been hot quickly, I'm getting black spots now. Usually I get the little bugs that eat the leaves first before I get black spots, but I haven't seen any of the little white caterpillars that eat rose leaves. I usually just leave them there because the birds like to feast on those little bugs. But I'm not sure it's because it got warm quick before those bugs find the leaves that's why it's getting black spots this early in the year. I don't know. I'll have to. I mean, I did spray it with compost tea last night. I'm hoping that will help. But eventually, at some point, I have to nitpick each the black spot and hopefully it doesn't spread too much. The roses I have in the front, they're doing okay, but those are David Austin roses. Well, you have a David Austin rose here, right beside it. This one is a Eustacia Vi. It's got some buds now. I don't see any black spots. It has some yellowing. Um, I don't know why. The rest healthy. So Maybe it's just David Austin just has more resist disease resistant than than the older varieties. But yeah, they're budding up. Almost almost fell there. But anyway, um, I'm gonna be drowning with feverfew this year. All of these, all of that, all of that, and all of those are feverfew, and I like it here in my garden. I need to make a mental note to make support because they start blooming and it rains, they're just gonna be flopping all over the place. I thought I was gonna Chelsea chop it, but now I see buds, so I think I've missed the boat on that. But yeah, I'm gonna have lots of feverfew this year, and it's gonna be early. So well, we'll see. This is gonna be an interesting year. Okay. Anyway, what I was saying, lots of foxgloves. I tried telling my friends about the foxgloves that I have self-seeded, and if they wanted some, they could have some, but they didn't want any. So now I have several foxgloves in bloom. Oh, look at that! So beautiful. And these are, and this is my Ito peony from 30 years ago. Lots of buds. It's not yet ready. Maybe in a few days. At least one of them will bloom. Ready for my birthday. So over on this view, I have the ginger wine bark, ginger wine 9 bark from Proven Winners. I got that one and that one in the back there. And I like how the colors of the leaves here mimics kind of the reddish of the reddish leaves of the Westerland rose in my arch. So from this view, I think I'm missing a red right here. I need to plant another ginger wine bark right here. And I feel like I want to replace this. This is an idea from Proven Winners. I believe it said Sensation or something like that. It's not really, it hasn't really performed that well. And as you can see, I'm not so happy about it because I didn't really take care of it because they weren't performing that well. I mean, a healthy shrub, but I was disappointed with the scent because I couldn't really smell it, and I didn't really notice the any pollinators drawn to it. Maybe they're the really small pollinators that I can smell, or I can smell. I don't smell pollinators that I can see. It's just that it's not doing much in the context of the whole landscape. So I think if I get another one of these and put it there, then I'll have a trio, and it's just more pleasing to my own sense of composition. So just imagine another ginger wine 9 bark right there. I think that would be nice. I could show you a lot more, but it's already 6:41. But I do have one more thing to show you. This is a primula, candelabra type of primula that I got from Jane a couple of years ago. It does form these seeds, and last year I thought I'd spread the seeds and see what happens. And now they've sprouted. I've got tons of baby primulas. Look at that. I have to prick them out, see if I can prick some of them out and grow them in little containers and see how they do. But I hope these are primulas because if they're like something invasive, then we have a problem. But I think they are primulas. They have the same leaves, and they did some Google search, and they do look like the primula seeds. So yeah, that's exciting. So there you go. If you've reached to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I try to show up here every Thursday. It is Thursday, 6:42, and I'll try to edit this as fast as possible so there won't be any, not that I do fancy stuff anyway, but it's pretty much going to be what it is. Anyway, what am I talking about? See, my train of thought is lost. Anyway, I will see you again next Thursday. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Lynn Smael. See you soon. Bye.